Welcome to Facebook Live Test Edition for the MTUG Telethon. It's going to be airing on December 9th, and we're just doing some test run to work things out and get you all excited about our upcoming telethon.
I know I'm excited about the telethon. I'm really super excited to see all of the great interviews that we're going to have, all of the awesome entertainment that will be from the St. Louis area. It's really going to be a great time.
And I'm excited because you, St. Louis, are going to be part of a first. This is the very first MTUG Trans Telethon that's ever been done here in St. Louis, along with the city that's famous for first, because we have the first in the nation transgender memorial garden. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm most excited about you all giving MTUG money to do all the great things that they need to continue to do.
So we want everybody to tune in. It's going to be an awesome time, 24 hours.
24 hours of live entertainment and interviews, and intriguing individuals from our community are going to come take up space and share their stories. We have a few celebrities from afar that are going to tune in or are going to call in or get on the computer and give their love to support the Metro Trans Umbrella Group. So there's going to be all kinds of exciting surprises, as well as the programming that we already have scheduled.
So if you're excited about entertainment and you're excited about surprises and you want to see one of the most awesome live telethons that is coming to you straight from St. Louis, you want to be sure you tune in.
Remember, it's next Saturday and Sunday, starting on December the 9th, starting at noon, 24 hours till Sunday, December the 10th, right here, right at the Pride Center, 3738. Shoto, we're going to have a great time. It's going to be fun. And you get to see if we three can make it for 24 hours.
I think I can do it. Do you think you can do it?
I can do it. Can you do it?
I can do it.
I might drink a Red Bull for the first time in my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And those who know me know I've never been up 24 hours.
So maybe we could talk about some of the entertainers that we're going to have on.
Yes.
Yeah. Kristen Goodman is one of my favorites, and that particular human has helped us produce this whole show. Thank goodness for Kristen Goodman.
She's wonderful.
Yes, and she's going to be doing a little hosting as well as performing. What are some of the other performers we got going?
We have an awesome band that's going to be coming to you straight from St. Louis. They're called Androbeat. They're a gender and genre non-conforming band. I think you'll really love to hear from them. They'll be awesome.
And we're also going to have Maxi Glamour. They're going to be here doing the great illusion of whatever they can come up with, because, you know, Maxi, they are an awesome artist and makeup artist, and whatever they do is astounding. I can't wait to see them. And we have some other wonderful local artists that are to come. We're even going to have a live mural painting that's going to be done. So it's going to be fabulous. So you do not want to miss any of that.
Yep, the MCC choir is going to be here, Karis is going to be here. The exciting thing, I think, about this particular event is centering all the trans and queer talent that we have in this metro area. We are an amazingly talented community, and being able to focus and center on some of the work that we do, as well as the talents that we have, is just really exciting.
I think also focusing on that work and also focusing on the community that we have here that is so strong and so supportive of each other. So that is very key and a huge part of this.
Yes, and speaking of community, we're going to need the community's help to bring all these artists here and do all these wonderful programs. So I need y'all to do me a personal favor and save up your money, save up your coins, and donate them next weekend. You know, my birthday's coming up, and I would be so happy if we reached our goal of $10,000 next weekend. That'd be a birthday present that I would just love forever.
Yeah, and I can talk to you a little bit about what that money is going to do for our organization. The Metro Trans Umbrella Group is bursting at the seams. We serve between 100 and 125 adults in our 6 support groups throughout the month. We need to build capacity, and the way that we're going to do that is we're going to have a support in paying an MSW LCSW to help oversee and provide protective oversight for our support group, peer support facilitators. We are going to make sure that anybody who needs and wants to get support from our organization can get here via bus tokens and bus passes. We're also going to unveil some maybe exciting things that we're going to be doing with some of the money, as far as creating our own space and having a more appropriate office space for the Metro Trans Umbrella Group.
Yep. So that's some of the great things that your donations will go towards. And I know I'm part of the MTUG family, and it's a wonderful organization and wonderful group. There are a lot of humans that need a lot of support. I'm a support group facilitator, and there are a lot of needs out there and a lot of people. And we as a community of St. Louis, and not only St. Louis, but people around the country that are watching this, please come and, you know, donate whatever you can, because MTUG, we really need the money, because we really have humans out there that need the help and support.
the thing that we keep coming up against in this community as we're sort of experiencing liberation is that there's no systems in place, not for transgender adults. We are creating those systems. And so that's where we need your support to help us create these systems that are healthy, that are going to function, and that are going to be here to create these avenues so when folks age into adulthood as a transgender person, they have services in place so that they can get them and obtain the support and the love that they need.
So hopefully you'll be able to see what a great community we are, and one of the great things that we do is provide these support systems for the people who need them. So that's why it's important for you to tune in, it's important for you to donate, and it's important for you to just watch and have a good time, because we want to share all of these talents with you and reach our goal of $10,000.
And we're also going to have a call-in line where you'll be able to call in, and some of the hosts will be able to talk to you all. I know y'all want to ask me questions during my late night hours. I have from 2 a.m. till 7 a.m. So they put me at night because, you know, I work best at night. So please, you know, you have a chance to call in and talk to us. So,
we have a QT-POC hour, which should be pretty awesome, with a lot of performance from our QT-POC community. For those of you who don't know what QT-POC means, that means queer and trans people of color in St. Louis. So that's going to be a ball. It's going to be awesome. So just tune in.
Yep. All right. So how are we doing on this Facebook? We're going to talk to our tech crew because this is our test run right now.
With the Facebook.
Right. With the Facebook.
With the Facebook.
With the Facebook.
How's it going?
We are streaming perfectly. Facebook is not streaming. I'm going to copy the link over and stream it live, pre-recorded after it's done. After we're done here.
Okay.
Okay.
But I got a fix for that.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
So we're working out the glitches. So we're going to take a minute break.
Yes.
And we're going to do. We're going to have an interview. Right?
Stay tuned.
And who's going to interview is going to be with?
Mr. AJ Rockman over here in the couch in the green room.
We're so excited.
Yes, we can't wait. Go AJ!
Yay.
Woo!
All right. Are we ready to go?
Howdy.
Oh,
Want to
some
test
light.
the
How's the mic
vocals?
sound? Bachman.
Bockelman.
Thank you. Bockelman. It's good to know how to pronounce the interviewees. Bockelman. Okay. Ready for me? So, hello, I'm here with AJ Bockelman, who is now your role.
I'm the assistant director with Empower Missouri.
What's Empower Missouri?
So Empower Missouri focuses on anti-poverty initiatives. We look at everything from criminal justice. So for example, this next year we have an opportunity to change the age by which someone's charged with an adult crime from just 14 back to 18.
Okay, so that's exciting work, and I think what I'm going to focus on here today is the relationship that I have with you from your time at Promo. And your role at Promo was?
I was the executive director for Promo from 2007 until 2015.
Right on. And so I think just to kind of hold the space that your relationship with the Metro Trans Umbrella Group, when we first emerged as an organization, you were one of the humans that I confided in and talked to and sought guidance and wisdom from. And you and Promo were the first organization to slide a check over the table to empower and engage the Metro Trans Umbrella Group. And it really, it felt, I think I felt seen as an organizer, and I know that it helped create an energy in our organization that we felt seen and we felt valued. And so I appreciate that role that you played in our evolution. You know, we're 5 years later, we're 5 years in, and I just want to hold that space up as a trailblazer for us and for our community.
Well, I'm honored and humbled that you do hold that place. Yeah. I know throughout the time that I've looked at the LGBTQ movement, groups like Promo have focused much more on like the policy side. And for the trans community, we know that it's access to basic services that are some of the most difficult things to keep, maintain, identify, and just basic needs. Yeah. And so we need an organization like MTUG that's going to be able to focus on what do people need on a daily basis. Things like the housing situation, and even if someone is homeless, not being able to go into one of the local shelters that shouldn't be discriminatory, but unfortunately they are.
Yeah, and just basically making those avenues and those systems and creating systems for ourselves. But we needed your guidance and your support initially to kind of keep us going and motivate us and say, we're here to support you in whatever capacity we can. It just meant a lot. And how have you, since you've been organizing for so long, how have you seen the transgender liberation movement happen before your eyes, I guess, as far as in your organizing?
I think it's incredible to see the depth and breadth of diversity we see in the community that's present and active and visual, because that hasn't always been as readily seen by the broader community. We've seen a trans community that's developed its voice. It's discordant at times. People don't always get along. The needs are so great that it's easy to go in so many different directions. Yeah. But it's important. So often the community had only talked about gay and lesbian issues. I remember even back in like 2005, 2006, when I'd be in Jefferson City or even in Washington, D.C., the phrase we'd use, particularly in front of Republicans, was gay and lesbian. Yeah. And what we've seen move is that we do see LGBTQ now being the standard way in which we talk about things. So if you even track just use of language as a way to identify, are we being seen, are we being recognized, that's an incredible thing that we've seen move.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I really appreciate you coming and talking to us and sharing space with us. Is there anything else you'd like to say or talk about as far as maybe the intersection of the work that you're doing now in transgender rights and how those might work together?
Well, there's so many different ways that access to basic human needs, and that's a core of what Empower Missouri now focuses on. Whether it's hunger, homelessness, criminal justice, economic justice. Those are, if you look at the statistics around trans education, trans needs, it intersects with all of those issues, because this is a population of people who are not always included in the full breadth and activity of society. They're left out in so many different ways. And so when I look at MTUG and how you've matured, congratulations, by the way. I mean, it's incredible to see such a vibrant organization, doing some of the first things in the country, from whether it's the garden to this telethon. It's empowering. And I think that it's empowering not just for people here in our own backyard, it's empowering for people around the country, because we need a community like the trans community to be seen, to be vocal, to be recognized. Because if we don't have a place at the table, then you're likely on the menu.
Right on. Well, thank you, AJ. Thank you for everything, and thanks for your part in this liberation movement. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.